Hi boys, it's Coach Thorpe. I want to spend a couple minutes talking about the defensive zone. I put this video together so we don't have to spend as much time on the ice or in the locker room talking about some of these things. My hope is that you might watch this a couple times to get an understanding of your position in the defensive zone and also what we're trying to do as a team. First things first, we are the yellow team, the gold team, because we're the gold team. The red team is, well, some team that we want to destroy. So there's 5 gold and 5 red. First thing I want to talk about is wings in the defensive zone. We have 2 wings in the defensive zone. If you play wing, your responsibility in the defensive zone, I don't want to say is easier, but you move a whole lot less than our centers and our defensemen do. Not to oversimplify the role of the wings in the defensive zone, but ultimately your job is to cover the point or the defenseman from the other team. You see here they usually have 2 defensemen. If you're a right wing, you cover the right defenseman. If you're a left wing, you cover the left defenseman. Things that you want to think about when you do this. First of all, your primary job is to make sure that the puck does not get to this defenseman. So you're always in a position where you would cut off any pass that's trying to get to those 2 defensemen. Generally put, if you look at this near defenseman, you want to make sure that you're always facing the glass so that your eyes can see the puck carrier here, but can also see the defenseman out of the corner of your eye. That way, if he tries to move in behind you, you can see him and adjust to where he's moving. Something that's really important about playing defense, or I'm sorry, playing wing in the defensive zone is you want to stay high. We're going to use the rule that you're always going to want to stay above the dots. You don't want to go lower than those dots. The reason I say that, there's going to be times where you're going to feel like you could be more helpful by helping out your partner. So you go down below those dots to help your partner. However, when you do that, you'll notice very quickly that this defenseman now can move freely uncovered. So if the puck does make it to him, you're out of position trying to help your friend, and he's in a good scoring position. So generally put, you always want to stay high in the defensive zone above the center dot. Now, if you think about 2 wings that cover their D, if you do the math, we have 1, 2, 3 players, and they have 1, 2, 3 players. So if you ever wonder why we play so much 3-on-3 hockey, because the role of the center and the defenseman is 3-on-3 hockey. Now, I'm going to put markers as to who these 3 players are. Now, I want to talk about centers first. If you play center in the defensive zone, oftentimes our centers are very defensive minded. They're the players on the ice who have to skate the most because they have to cover the full length of the defensive zone and all the way into the offensive zone. And they're usually smart players who really understand their role and how to help each other, especially help their defensive partners. The other 2 defensemen are always trying to man up. So if you think about the term manning up, if they have 3 down low and we have 3 down low, we want each one of you to pick one of their players. And your job in the defensive zone is always to stay with that player. I want to talk about a term that you're going to hear a lot. And in the defensive zone, we always want to stay on what's called the defensive side. So if the puck is down here against the boards and the red player is against the boards, we want to stay on his defensive side. By defensive side, it means your body is always between the puck and Jamison, the goalie. We never want to get in a position where we get on the offensive side where it allows him then to go free to the net. So we always want to keep their offensive player to the outside. As long as he stays towards the glass or on the outside of the ice, we feel that we've protected any good scoring chances. There's always going to be an opportunity through their offense where they're going to be able to get a shot to the net. Anytime this puck goes in front of the net, obviously their offensive team is going to go there too. This puts all 6 of you in front of the net. Now, the the first thing that I want to say is the most important thing is we have a tendency when the puck is in front of the net to try to swing and hit it out. However, the two coaching points that we're going to use, when the puck gets in front of the goalie, the first thing that we want to do is lift up the opponent's stick. Get your stick underneath their stick and get up to their waist level. So get their stick off the ice. The second thing that we do is move their body out. So you're going to push on their body. This isn't simply checking them to the ground, but it's lifting up their stick and moving them so that the puck becomes clear. Once the puck is clear that you can get your stick on it, then you can shoot it out of the way or Jamison can cover it.